Okay, me again. It's now 10:30, and I realised something after I'd stopped recording. So if I do this kidney trauma removal for one kidney at a time, that gives me a natural experiment. It gives me a control, doesn't it? So there you go. That might be a good reason to do it that way, even though I didn't know that consciously when I was trying to work out what I'm going to do. And so I've got a control. I've got right kidney's control. I'm not doing anything to that. Left kidney is the one with the trauma removal. So I don't know how long it's going to take to get an effect, and I don't know when my next kidney CT scan will be, but we'll work with it as we go and see what happens. So I'm guessing there might be a CT scan coming up at some point in March, because that will be about 1 year anniversary for all of this stuff. But there'll be a full year of kidney failure. So I'm guessing they would want to update their records a year in. I don't know. I don't know how they think about these things, but that's the way that I would think about it. So we'll see. Anyway, I can always request a CT scan. I'll give it 3 months and then request a CT scan. So that would take me to April anyway. So if nothing happens in March, I'll request a CT scan in April. Right, okay, so that's my strategy. And I've got a control. The right kidney is my control. Left kidney is when I'm doing all the work for the first 3 months. So we'll see if that works. Who knows whether it will or it won't. I don't know. It's an experiment, so let's not prejudge it. But obviously I've got evidence that the technique works from my heart, so it's quite likely that it might work, and I've just got to find out. So it's probably a good thing that I'm experimenting on me before I experiment on anybody else, because I'll be much more persuasive if I've got evidence from me that this works. Anyway, I don't know about the details of it yet. I'm just trying to fill in some general stuff, get a strategy together, and that sounds plausible, and this sounds completely plausible to me. So if I frame it as an experiment, there's nothing they can really say against that, can they? There's nothing they can really say against it. So there you go. It should be an acceptable way to do things from the NHS's point of view. I don't know what else I need to do. I probably need to have some kind of independent, I don't know whether I need some kind of independent review process or whatever. I haven't got any independent review process, so I'm just going to do what I do and report what I report, and then it's up to other people to come up with larger scale stuff or whatever it is that they want to do. I've actually wanted to do experiments like this for a long, long time. I was looking for a doctor or a medic of some sort to supervise me, to sponsor me, and to review what I was doing with people years and years ago, and it never happened. So it might happen this time. You never know. If somebody's interested in what I'm doing, or they see the results of what I'm doing, if they're interested enough to set up an official experiment, and I'm quite happy to participate in that, or to help set it up or whatever. But it would be interesting to have, let's say, a group of 10 kidney patients doing Immunix and a group of 10 as a control who don't do Immunix, and see what happens. That would be interesting. How would you manage? You have to do that randomly. We have to be completely random from a larger group without any influence from what their prognosis is or anything. It would just have to be like drawing lots or something. It's the only way you can do it, really. We'll think about that when we get there anyway. So that's all from me for now. I've got my experiment set up. That's the main thing.